Hello again. In this video, we do one or two more examples on Y control structure. With the Y control structure, the case study we want to look at now is the counter control repetition. Now let's have one more example to calculate, to add sum of numbers together. Now I'll create a new. Let me just copy and drag this and change the text to sum of sum of numbers or sum. Let's just change it to sum or total sum, summation or summation. Let's change it to summation. Okay, or total sum of. Okay, now you change this to value, number we want to sum. This example, we want to sum the number from a specific number from 1 to 200, addition of everything, display our answer. Now this is text box 1 and I'm going to leave it by default text box 1 and let's do the calculations now. So because I copied and pasted, the calculate button will take the attribute of this, so we need to change the event from the click event, because the click event will still get the attribute of the previous one. So I will delete that and press enter. For the event and the properties, we can change this to summation or sum, or let's select it and change this to the test name to sum or total. Okay, and we can add it to headings here. Call it addition. Using while loop. Okay, using while loop. So I'm going to double click the total and check this. From here we can say int counter again. Equals 1. Now before I continue, suppose I declare this counter outside this counter. I declare counter here and another counter here. This counter is only visible within the button 1 click, while this one also is visible within the button 1 click. But suppose I take this outside now, Control C, paste it outside. This is a global counter and I can use, because the counter can be accessed either from this side or from any of the button, from any of the controls, because it's global to the whole project, to this from 1.cs. But if it's inside the button or control, like test or button control or any controls from your toolbox, it's going to be visible inside the control. So in other words, I can change this to int counter 1. I can use the same counter here. I can specify it again, but if it is outside the control like this is a global counter, so I can't declare it like this. It should not work. Now let me get it out of my way and use counter again. Counter equals 1. So press enter 3 more times, and while counter is less than or equal to the same concept, convert dot to into 32 text box 1 this time around, dot test, close the bracket and close the y bracket, then begin and end. Next, what we do here is we use total, let's do something like int total equals 0. Okay, so we can now say total plus equals, instead of writing it like plus equals total plus, now just write plus equals counter and counter plus plus, and finally we'll say message box dot show total dot to string. Okay, so that's shorthand way of writing dot to string. That's the shorthand way of converting from integer to string. So let's save our project and run this application. Here I want to add like 15 numbers from 1 to 50 and click OK. As you can see, we now have 1250. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, and then let's make it 5. That will be 10 or 15 or 10, 15. Okay,